the Titanic sank, he said, this is going to be my last ever journey. Now, a big hint for you, if you ever get on a boat, and that's what you hear from the captain, or they get on a plane and say, I hope you're sitting comfortably, I can tell you this, it's not a good plan. Now, if you've seen the movie, you'll be aware that that was the boat. Here was the bit where Leonardo DiCaprio stood and said, King of the world. And here, there weren't enough lifeboats or enough life. It was quite clear it wasn't going to work. But the amazing thing is, for all of us, we have the hints at what's going to work for our business and our lives right now. But most people don't take it. But time is ticking. And your competition is you versus yourself. It does seem to be about the world, but it's not really, because everybody's asking the same question in life, what's in it for me? So let me just share with you why it's so important to reinvent and think differently about yourself. Now, many of you might recognize this. It's a classroom. And we were all taught to do one thing very specially: sit down and behave. And when you watch the teacher talking, you pretty much sit like this. Because from my point of view, standing here as a speaker, because I train people to do public speaking, and I say to them, so what do you think an audience looks like when they're happy? They say, I don't know. I said, like this. And when they're sad, they look like this. And when they're intrigued and fascinated, and when they're going to run forward and kill you, well, then they start moving. So it's always the same, but we were taught to think like that. It's how we were all meant to behave, and how we were all meant to stay in our seats. But here's where the problem is. We were promised that if you worked really hard at school, then you worked really hard with your exams, then you get the opportunity to go to a really good university. Get to a really good university, and then you get the opportunity to appeal for a really good job, and then you've got a really good career. And it's guaranteed you can have 2.4 kids, I don't know what the 0.4 is, and you can have your cars, you can have your holidays, and your retirement. How many people believe that was kind of what we were promised? Doing all the stuff at school? Quite a lot of us, yeah? Well, here's the thing. It's moved, and nobody told us. We were given a comfort zone and a safety zone. The safety zone is you do all of those things and life will be good. And you will have comfort zone inside it. But if you haven't worked it out by now, everything's moved. Not only is the comfort zone different, and you've got to push it and change it to be able to move out of it, but everything else has moved even further. Now the safety zone is over here. Whereas everyone's comfort zone is still here. If you do the same things that you've done throughout your entire life, it's no longer going to be good enough. So we have a challenge on our hands. We have to make those changes. We have to think differently.